everybody, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. Oh my god, it has been a long time. I know. I know. It has been a long journey. I have been away for some time for several reasons, and I'm gonna be telling you guys about them, as time goes on. Whew, I know. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for clicking on the video. It is going to be an emotional video, kind of, but I'll try my best to put my, emotions in check while I talk about this. And but anyway, you're welcome. If today is your first time watching, thank you for being here for the first time. Click on the subscribe button and the notification bell beside it, so that when I start uploading videos, as I used to, because I upload video regularly but I stopped a little bit. When I start uploading videos, you're going to get notified, because there is a lot to talk about now. A lot have happened to me. A lot have happened in my family. And I have a lot to share, a lot, and it's going to be beneficial for you and somebody around you. So subscribe to this channel. You're going to be getting a lot from it, okay? Thank you for being here. Again, my name is Angel Oma, for those that are coming for the first time. So, oh, Heavenly Father, help me. So I wanted to talk about, you already saw from the topic, we had an event, a sad event happened to us, and I wanted to discuss it, and I wanted to talk about it. I have never talked about it in full before. Maybe some of my family and friends, they knew a little about it, but never have I actually sat down to really onboarding myself, talk about it. I have not done that, and I decided that I needed it because it's going to be good for me. It's going to be good for my family. And I wanted to share it with you people, because you are my family too, right? So, I'm going to start from the beginning, basically. So a lot of you might know or don't know, I'm married. I've been married for some years. And, I don't used to live in Nigeria before. Some people also don't know. My husband don't live in Nigeria, but currently I'm in Nigeria, but my husband is not in Nigeria. He is abroad. He's in the USA. Okay. So, usually we have something like a distance marriage. This marriage that's one of you will come and see each other, stay for some time, go back, is a terrible way. I would not advise anybody that has opportunity to be together to be in a distant marriage. It's not fun. But if you don't have a choice, you have to do it, right? So that's the situation that I and my husband found ourselves. So being married, we have really wanted to have children. That's a desire of a lot of couples, right? To bear children. That's what completes the family. It's not just husband and wife, but husband, wife, and children, right? So, so we have been trying. One of the time, because my husband usually comes to visit me in Nigeria most of the time. He doesn't stay long in the States. He will come visit, he will go back. But he doesn't stay for too long, maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months. But we have tried severally, and we seem not to be getting it right, because he'll come, he'll go back, and we don't get pregnant. He will try again, we don't get pregnant. We'll try again with it. So this time around, he decided to come and stay. He was like, I'm not going anywhere till we get it done, even though it is in the hand of God. It's not in the human's hands. So my husband came around. This time around, he had to stay for a long time. Actually, he stayed for about 8 to 9 months. Yes. Before this time, we have done all the check we needed to do. I checked myself. Everything was good. I only have one issue. My husband did the same thing. He had no issues. For me, I had fibroids, myomas. So when they went to check me, they found out I had myomas, which is fibroids. And it was not big, so it was not the reason to go and do a surgery to remove it, because the doctors was like, you don't need to remove it, and where the fibroids are will not prevent you from getting pregnant, but we have to monitor it when you do. So we already have these things in mind. And so within this month that we're together in Nigeria, it was a tough time for us, but I did everything. I'm a sex coach. I talk about sex, so you already know that I would know what to do, right? I did everything that I need to do. I took folic acid, prenatal drugs, even before, because I was, I'm expecting, right? I'm planning. I even took herbal things, things to soften myself, things to help my ovulation, because I really, really want to get pregnant, right? I'm not as young as I look. I'm not as young as I look, and I can't wait to have my own children. And so, long story short, the first few months, nothing. Every month it's just my period just comes and I'm disappointed. We just kept having hopes, believing next month, same thing, next month, same thing. I think about 7 or 8 months time, I was tired. I was like, honey, you gotta go. You gotta go back, because what we go eat though, we have to eat. We can't starve here because we're waiting. Anytime God decides to give it, if God does not even give it to us, we should be fine. Okay, let's just go. So after that, I convinced him with my family member, my mom especially. My mom convinced him, and then he planned to go back. We got a flight tickets for him to return, and few days, I think it was 4 or 5 days after before his flight, I woke up in the morning and I just reminded myself, like, you're supposed to see your menstruation last week. What happened? Maybe you're pregnant. Things started rushing into my head. This is 4 days before my husband is going to go back. And no. What is today's? I started counting. It's true. I didn't tell my husband anything. It was early in the morning, because usually we wake up early in the morning before 6 a.m. We do our morning prayer. So I woke up first, and this was in my head. So I decided to go to the bathroom. In the bathroom, I have test strips. I have pregnancy kits everywhere, because I'm always doing the test every month, because, expecting. So I got into the bathroom and I said, God, please let it be that I'm pregnant. Because I've already lost hope. I'm tired. I've told him to go back. I'm like, oh, maybe next time. And I did the test and I saw 2 lines. Oh my God. Woo! I screamed. My husband came out. He was like, what is wrong? I was like, nothing. I didn't want to tell him because I wanted to give him a surprise and record him doing that. Even though my video was bad, I could not get what I wanted. So I called him. I was like, okay, babe, come, let's have our morning prayer. So I kept the test strip on the table with his Bible. And he came in there. He wanted to pick up the Bible and he saw it and he was so excited. Now, my husband is in his 40s. He has never had children. I'm in my late 30s. I've never had children. My parents, my father is in his 70s. He doesn't have even one single grandchild. My mom is, so it's like everything is coming late, but it's beautiful in God's time. So when I found out I was pregnant, I was so happy. It was one of the joyful days of my life, and the feeling was, it was like the baby was already in my arms. I had to reach out to my mom, especially my mother. I told her, she laid down on the floor and started thanking God. We're all happy. Now, remember, 4 days to my husband's traveling. So I had to see him off on his travel, on his flight date. We got to the airport, we said our goodbyes. He told me, take care of yourself, take care of our baby. I'm going to go back now, but I'm going to be coming back. So don't worry. And now I don't want to be alone because it's just me and him in the house. So I don't want to be alone. So I decided to stay in my friend's place, my cousin's place. Just stay somewhere, stay with people, basically. It's my first time being pregnant. So I stayed with my friend for some time. I went to my cousin's place. I went to do a test. I went for a scan actually. We did the scan and they found out that I was 5 weeks gone. I was like, whoa, 5 weeks gone already? I didn't even know. But I was happy. I did everything I needed to do. I started taking fruits, eating healthy, I was like, this is gonna be a perfect pregnancy. So being in my cousin's place, it was exciting. I was happy, excited, and doing everything I need to do. I need to take my fruits, I need to take my vegetables, eat healthy, because I don't want anything to happen. It's like I'm so happy. My husband is not around, so it's my job now to take care of us till he returns, right? So I think it was 8 weeks. I went. No, is it 7 weeks? 7 weeks. I went for a scan and everything was okay. They said the baby was good, everything is fine, I'm happy, and I registered for antenatal. I registered in the hospital. I was like, okay, everything is good. I came back home, and then I was told I was scheduled to see the doctor again in 4 weeks. Excuse me. I was scheduled to see the doctor in 4 weeks' time again, and I had to run another test when I get to after my first trimester, which is first 3 months. So, which is on the 12th week or 13 weeks, I can't remember, but around that time. So, at this time, I had to first of all go and do the scan first before going to see the doctor. So when I got to the scan place, I lay down, I opened, they rubbed the thing and they tried to use the mouse to check. And then the man asked me, when did you see your menstruation last? I told him. When did you do your scan last? I told him. And he said, I can't hear the baby's heartbeat. I was like, I don't understand. Check again, check again. I did the test, I did the scan like 4 weeks ago and everything was good. So yeah, check again. He checked again and was like, when did you say you saw your menstruation last? I told him. He was like, you are supposed to be 12 weeks, but your gestational egg, whatever it's called, that's the baby, the fetus, is about 7 weeks. It's like, I don't understand. No. I was 7 weeks, like 5 weeks ago. That was what I was saying. It's like, but that is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to give you the test result. Take it to your doctor. He will explain better. I was like, this cannot be. Nothing is wrong with my baby. My baby is fine. I cannot not lose this child. So I got the result. I didn't even want to open it because I don't understand what the person is saying. I rushed to the hospital. I gave it to the doctor. The doctor looked at it and he said, Angel, I'm sorry. From your results here, you have a missed miscarriage. What is mixed miscarriage? Missed miscarriage. I refused. I said, nope, that I don't know what that means. He said, the thing is, the baby is not growing. This baby stopped growing at 7 weeks, but the baby is still in there. I said, the baby is still in there, Abby. No problem. He said, okay, go and run another test if you don't believe this. I did not. I went back home. I called my husband. I said, baby, the doctor is saying something I don't want to believe. I started singing, whose report would you believe? We shall believe the report of Allah. I started singing, I started praying. I said, I'm not going to believe the report of the doctors. This baby is a miracle child. I am having this child. I didn't know when this child got in. This child is not just going to live like that just because the doctor is telling me he's not growing. Whatever it is that made this child to stop breathing, you are still going to breathe. You're still inside the womb, right? I was having faith. I called my mom. I called my pastor. I called people that I needed to call. Everybody prayed with me, encouraged me. And I stayed another 2 weeks after that. I did not go for the scan. I said, I'm going to give the baby another 2 weeks to start kicking. So after 2 weeks, I went to another lab. I didn't go to the other one I went to. I went to another lab. And lo and behold, they checked me again and they told me the same thing. Said, the fetus is dead at 7 weeks. And I'm supposed to be at 14 weeks at this time. So it was just difficult, right? But at that time, I started feeling pain down there. It was very painful. I started feeling pressure and pain. I went to the bathroom to use the toilet and I saw some drops of blood. So I went to the hospital to see the doctor. The doctor saw me and said, Angel, we need to evacuate this child right now. If you don't do that, something is going to get worse. I'm like, is it not possible if I wait? Because I still do not believe that, this is happening. I was like, we need to remove the baby. I'm sorry, you lost it. And there and then I started thinking, my husband just left me just a few months ago. And now I'm about to tell him that the baby that made us, that we have been happy and excited about, I'm about to remove the baby. How can I even... okay. So anyway, I gathered my courage. I called my husband first and I told him, honey, the doctor said I have to evacuate the child, and I'm kind of bleeding. He said, it's okay. We cried a little and we prayed and I asked God to give me some strength. So I told the doctor, okay, we can do it. They prepared the table, the theater. They called me in. I lay down there. And that was when it dawned on me. So I'm about to lose this miraculous child. So the doctor went in and she stopped and said, oh my God, that's, some of the myomas, that's the fibroids, they were blocking her from getting in. But she has to clean that out before she'll be able to get into where the fetus is to evacuate the child. I was in a lot of pain. The pain was too much. I don't wish this on anybody. I do not wish this even on my enemy. It was pain. As in, it was pain. And I don't know why they do this in Nigeria. They don't give you pain reliever while they're doing the thing. I don't know why they do that. I thought they're supposed to be giving anesthesia or something, to numb you. They didn't numb me, so I was awake throughout the procedure. It was... no, I don't even want to think about it. But anyway, so they got the baby out and I was asked to see the baby. I couldn't see the fetus. I lay down there. I cried my cry. And it was a painful experience for me. So the doctor now said that she thinks two things might have happened. One is either the fibroids was the one that caused, the baby to stop breathing or whatever it is she was explaining. Or secondly, the baby did not form very well. The chromosomes and everything were not together. were how it's supposed to be, and that was why, the body rejected it, something like that. So I went back home after I think some hours of staying in the hospital, feeling better, but I lost myself. I did. I lost me. I had to call my mom, tell everybody, just said I lost my child. And it was a painful, it was very, very painful, because then I remembered some of my friends and family members that have told me about miscarriage. I couldn't believe it could happen to me, because I did everything humanly possible to make sure that I'm good, because I prepared, I studied. I lost myself. I was not me. I had to take some time. Sometimes I cry myself to sleep. A friend asked me to come to his place to come and stay. He had a big house, just to make me feel comfortable. I was there for some time. It was a hard journey. It was a hard journey. And I did not even have my husband beside me to help me go through the pain. Yes, he did his best. He was over there in the States. He was also going through the same thing, because it's both of us, basically, And now I remember what we went through just to have this pregnancy. Is my husband going to come to Nigeria again and stay in Nigeria for another 8, 9, 1 year just for us to get pregnant again? Or am I going to wait till God knows when I'm going to move to the US, which that's another story for another day? Or what exactly? I just don't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. For some time, you guys know I wasn't online. I post pictures and videos here and there just to keep my page on, but I wasn't making videos. I wasn't doing anything. All true, I was just out. People were asking, Angeloma, where are you? You've not been making videos. You've not been doing your thing. Yes, this was what I was going through at the time. But anyway, few months after this happened, I started feeling better after some months. I started getting encouragement, and I knew that the Most High that puts the first child in will do it again. I didn't know it was going to happen. It happened. So however he did it before, he's going to do it again. I started getting some courage. I started building myself. I started, working on myself. Now, the fibroids were still there. So I planned to, have to do a surgery to remove the fibroids, just in case if it was the fibroids that was causing it, so that it doesn't happen again. So I have a doctor, but my doctor, the gynecologist I have, doesn't stay in Nigeria either, and I don't want any other person. I wanted him. So we scheduled that whenever he comes to Nigeria, we're gonna do that. But before he came to Nigeria, again, my husband visited, but this time around it was just a short visit. He just came in for like 3 weeks and he left. And during this short 3 weeks visit, how God did it, I don't know. But now, yes, we are here again. It's our third trimester. We have Hallelujah. We have gone past the first trimester, we have gone past the second trimester, and we are in the last hall now. So I'm going to tell you the story about this particular pregnancy in my next video. But this video is actually to encourage somebody. I wanted to share this to help me and to also encourage somebody. Some people have gone through this. Some people have had miscarriage, 1, 2, 3. Some people are wishing, when am I going to do this? Some people have heard they have fibroids and they are scared. I couldn't even do the surgery. The fibroid is still there, actually. The fibroid is there. I'm pregnant with the fibroid at the same time. And the doctors have told me that I'm okay, everything is fine. I should not worry about it. So I'm here, while I talk about this story, I'm here to encourage you. If you are going through the same thing, or you have gone through it, or it happens to you, be encouraged. The baby that God put the first time, He's going to do it again. Okay? It's well with you. And thank you so much, everybody, for those that have encouraged me. My family, my friends, my WhatsApp group members, they are the only ones that kind of knew a little bit about this, not in full detail, but just a little bit. For supporting me, I am very, very grateful. My husband, you are the best. You are the best. Well, I'm going to be ending this video here because I don't want to. Anyway, so I'm going to be talking about this pregnancy and my experience and symptoms and how I have dealt with it, with fibroids and every other thing about, childbearing. I'm going to be giving you guys updates. If you want to know more, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so that when I start uploading videos, you're going to know, so that you would not miss anything, because there is a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot that I am going to be sharing with you people. It's a lot, but you're going to learn something from it. So stay tuned, and I will try as much as possible to update you guys every week, okay? So I'm going to give you guys everything that have happened with this fibroids, with this pregnancy, and my life in general, okay? Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here with me. And comment below and tell me the best part of this. Tell me what you learned from it. And if you have gone through this, if you have had a miscarriage, please share in the comment section. You can encourage somebody, okay? You can encourage somebody. Tell us what the experience was for you. And, tell us if you have been able to succeed having the kids that you wanted, okay? I would love to read your story too. Thank you so much. I'll be seeing you next time. Bye.